actually thought I did a video on this before, but unfortunately, it turns out that I never got through talking about this. I wanted to talk a little bit about AI and how this new AI technology can be beneficial for people with disabilities, including myself. Now, as you all know, ever since last year of 2023, actually, it was back in 2022, we have beginning a very strong, a more powerful piece of AI technology that has pretty much evolved into our newer computers, like the new Windows 11 OS system. It's also on search engines like Google now. Now, the one thing I want to say is that there's definitely a dark side to this AI technology that we have currently going on. Like, people don't always trust it when it comes to like art, for example. However, there are some positives about this that I definitely want to go over. More specifically, I want to talk about how this can actually benefit people like me who have disabilities. Now, I actually have a Google Home speaker in my room right now that I use almost every day. It's there to wake me up at certain times. It's there to tell me how my day is going to look in terms of the weather, and a whole lot more. I can't really go much down the list as to what it really does for me, but the one thing I can definitely say that it's super beneficial, and I do plan to use this a lot more often in the future as time goes on. Now, there is one other thing that I want to talk about that I'm hoping would happen. I'm really hoping that as this AI technology evolves, this can help people with disabilities a lot more. What do I mean by that exactly? So what I'm trying to say here is that this new AI technology that we have in today's society, I really want it to help me become a lot more independent, especially with this technology. Hopefully, this will give me the power to actually stand and walk for the very first time in my life. Unfortunately, I never really had this kind of power ever since I was born back in 1990. I was born with a disability called spina bifida. It basically means that my spine isn't exactly perfect. Unfortunately, though, there came a cost for it, and it's that I cannot stand or walk. I have to use a wheelchair to get around. But there are other disabilities that come with that. I have a mental disorder, a learning disability, as well as having a developmental and emotional disorder. I really cannot stress enough through every live stream and video that I do as to how difficult it is for people like me to have to live with a disability. I have said this every time, but I'll say it again. I do not want anyone to become disabled like me with the wheelchair and everything. I don't care if it's like a real human being or a fictional character, like Link back here, because once you become disabled like me, your life is completely different, and you will have to endure a lot of very unique hardships, and a lot of them are not very pleasant. Trust me, I've been there. But hopefully, with this new AI technology that we're getting, it's something that's going to like evolve very quickly over the years, and I'm very positive in my own perspective that this is going to help people like me be able to walk and stand someday, especially for those who never had the chance to walk or stand at all. This could also go for those who were actually able to walk and stand previously, but they lost it for some reason. But they might get it back with this. Now, keep in mind though, this is just something that I would assume or maybe predict. I don't know if I'm using the right word here, but this is just a prediction that I have. So just take it with a little grain of salt. Don't take it too seriously, because if you take this too seriously, people get overexcited when I predict stuff, and most of the time your predictions don't come true. I actually had to learn this major lesson back in like 2015 with one of the Nintendo E3 presentations. Naturally, people expect a lot to happen in those kind of things, but unfortunately, though, if you predict too much in life, you're only going to end up being disappointed. I'm just saying this through experience. I mean, you guys have to think for yourselves here. I can't do the thinking for other people, of course, but the least I can do is I can educate others on how to think, not what to think. It's better to learn how to think for yourself instead of just relying on what society wants you to think. That's just not how it is. I'll talk about this in another video, but I should at least briefly explain that in this video for right now because it's very important, and I just want people to be more independent with their way of thinking. And hopefully, with the AI technology becoming a much better thing, well, I'm assuming it's going to get better anyway. Just be careful with AI technology as a whole, though, because when you rely too much on AI, it's not always going to be accurate, and that can really mess people up. This is Major League Gaming, logging out. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.